What's going on, gang? We back here with another video. Let me explain what happened yesterday. I went to go post a video. I went to bed. Video never got posted. I don't know what happened. So I was kind of bummed by that. I know I, put the work in for the video to get the video out there, and it just wasn't posted. So it is what it is. I can't do nothing about it. So I'm just uploading this video today, and I'm gonna try to put a second video in. So yesterday's video, and a new one for today. We're not gonna do a reaction video today. As you can see, I got my football jersey on. I'm in a football mood, and the playoffs start tomorrow. Unfortunately, tomorrow I'm gonna be doing some errands, so I'm probably miss that first game. But I want to bring you guys my predictions and the outcomes of these games, what's gonna happen. So let's get right into it. First game, we have the Colts. Decline this too. First game we have the Colts and then the Texans. That game, I love Andrew Luck. I think he's a very good quarterback. I think that Texans defense with the mixture of the offense, I think it's going to be too much. For that game, I think it's going to be 27-21. Texans win it. I have more trust in the Texans than the Colts right now. Colts, I know Andrew Luck, he can light it up, but can their defense make the stops? I don't know if I'm too sure of that. Second game, this is going to be a good one. I'm going to do what I can to watch this game. Cowboys and Seahawks. I'm going to go with the Cowboys. I'm going to go with the fucking Cowboys. That Cowboys defense is... It's crazy. That Cowboys defense is just so underrated. With Zeke getting the ball, Dak is playing well lately. I hate to say it, as a Giants fan, obviously, but that's one thing about me, and I've always been that way. I separate myself from being a Giants fan, like the Patriots. There's a lot of Giants fans that will say Tom Brady's a bad quarterback just because they hate the Patriots. Nah, Tom Brady is a GOAT. And it's going to stay like that. You got to separate yourself as a fan and then a reality of a fan of the NFL. So that's what I'm doing here, obviously. I think Zeke is going to eat. I trust Russell Wilson a lot more than Dak Prescott, but I feel that the Cowboys just have more leverage. They have a better defense right now, I think. They have more options on offense. Russell Wilson got to always make stuff happen, run on his feet. I mean, it's just that Cowboys defense, and then I forgot what's his name? I forgot their defensive coordinator's name, but he used to be with Seattle. He's a really good player, man. Not player, coach, defensive coach. All right, so next we have Chargers and Ravens. This is gonna be a really different game. A different game as far as. A lot of people want the Chargers to win because of Phillip Rivers. They feel that they really want him to get a championship. I do too, to be honest. But a lot of people are talking about Lamar Jackson. If you watch, I think it's the third video I posted, or fourth video, whichever one it was. I haven't seen anything of Lamar Jackson. And I'm trying to, watch a video on YouTube and post it. But I hear a lot of crazy things about him. I hear... just that Ravens defense is back to like the #1 defense, or they're trying to push for that #1 defense. And I mean, when you have a #1 defense and you have a quarterback that can run and especially lead the team in rushing yards, that's a formula for winning. And I think it's gonna be too much. Chargers, they're just gonna have to really rely on Phillip Rivers making plays. When you have Lamar Jackson, he has help from the defense. He can run the ball too. He can make plays if need be. So, I never gave the score for the Cowboys and Seahawks. 34-21, Cowboys win it. For this game, the Chargers and Ravens, I'm gonna say 24-17, Ravens win. Eagles and Bears. I'm going with the Bears. Going with the Bears. Nick Foles can play in the playoffs, but that Bears defense is just fucking aggressive. I mean, I'm not comparing them to, defenses before, but last time I remember a defense playing that aggressive, it was either the Steelers with Troy Polamalu and James Harrison and, whoever else they had, or the Ravens with Ed Reed, Terrell Suggs, and Ray Lewis, of course. That Bears defense is they're too aggressive, man. They are way too aggressive. They're gonna fuck up Nick Foles. They're gonna fuck him up. I would like to see the Eagles get far again, just not too far, if you know what I mean. But I mean, if the Eagles win this game, let's just say they win it all this year, they really have to start having some type of quarterback controversy in that Eagles locker room, because how can you not give a quarterback a starting position that has won your organization 2 Super Bowls? So it's going to be interesting. I'm really interested in the Bears. I'm very interested in that game because, I mean, their offense, they have Trubisky, they have Jordan Howard, but that's really it. That Bears defense is literally carrying that team. And if that defense can carry that team to a Super Bowl and win it, boy, that would be some crazy shit. So that's my scores, and for this weekend. Secondly, I want to get into the whole Antonio Brown talk, and I want to compare some things. The Steelers got to trade Antonio Brown. They got to, because at this point, it's just going to be a disease and toxic for that locker room. Not only that, they have a backup wide receiver that can play very well in Dennis Smith-Schuster. They have him. Definitely said his name wrong. You know what I meant, though. But they definitely have to get rid of him. Trade him away. Obviously, you can get a first-round pick for him. Try to get more out of it. But they definitely got to trade him away. And, they have a really good, running back that they found out this year with Le'Veon Bell not playing. So maybe good things will come from it. I think it was First Take that was speaking about it, but they're saying that the Steelers are the best team to draft wide receivers. So that's another thing, that they draft wide receivers really well. They had Antonio Brown, Antonio Holmes. The list goes on for years. I don't know much about their history, but they can draft wide receivers very well. Now, what I'm thinking is, as a Giants fan, and I'm a huge Odell Beckham fan, what if this was Odell? What if Odell was doing shit like this? You already know what would be happening. I don't know if it's just the New York media, but I remember when Odell and Josh Norman got into it, the New York Times and everybody was just going at Odell. Talking about giant baby, just throwing shit out there like crazy. If Antonio Brown needs to be held to that same standard, because if Odell did what Antonio Brown is doing right now, bro, it would be all over the place and it would be crazy. So, I don't know, kind of, Odell, he really did mature a lot from last year to this year. He really did. There was times where he caught the ball, got up, kept his mouthpiece in, wasn't talking like crazy, handed the ball to the ref, and went right back to the offensive line. So he definitely improved a lot. Obviously, numbers-wise, didn't really improve. I don't think it was his fault, to be honest. He can't create these numbers when he's not getting the ball. It's just that simple. You need to get him the ball, and then he will give you the numbers. He will be productive. I think, in my opinion, today, I would say he's the second best wide receiver. I'm putting Antonio Brown first. But if Odell and Antonio Brown had 80 catches, I think Odell Beckham would get more yards. I think Odell Beckham he has a lot more acceleration, breakaway speed. But they're both they're neck to neck. They're so close. It's not by much, believe me. So, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know who your picks are for this weekend, and then scores and everything, and we'll go from there. And I think I'm going to end up doing a giveaway. I'll let you guys know at the end of this weekend when it gets closer to Super Bowl for Super Bowl predictions. If you want to do let's just say it's Patriots and Eagles again. Whoever's closest to the score, I'll give you something. Alright? Peace. Have a good weekend, guys.